Salve, salve turminha do barulho! E sejam bem-vindos a mais um vídeo de Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. E hoje vamos começar a DLC do Mysteria Ecclesiae, beleza? Estamos aqui na casa de cunhagem, vamos falar com o Peter. Cadê ele? Ele subiu. Cadê ele? Tá fugindo de mim, cara. Cadê você, irmão? Ué? Será que ele tá... Me perdi, gente. Não, ué. Tô na casa errada? Eu acabei de ver ele, mano. Como que ele sumiu? Ué. Tá falando que ele tá aqui na direita. Ué, gente. Ah, achei. Salve aí, Peter.
Henry, how are you doing?
You know how it goes. It could always be worse. The war might be over, but the stench of it doesn't fade so easily. And more to the point, how are you, sir? I'm sorry you had to abandon your fortress.
It breaks my heart too. To think I wanted to get out of here not long ago. Foolishness. But that's behind us now. Life goes on.
Anyway, sir, I don't mean to be rude, but I doubt you just want to ask how I'm doing.
No. You're right. Let me get to the point. I need help with something, but I have no one to ask. Even though I know you have a lot on your plate.
Well, I'd be happy to offer my services. What's it about?
An old friend of mine reached out to me, Albik of Unichov. Does the name ring a bell?
I know he's a healer. When one of the knights got wounded during the tournament in Kuttenberg, he really took good care of him.
Physician would be the more accurate term, but even that barely does him justice. He's one of the greatest scholars of our age, and also King Wenceslas's personal physician. It's whispered at court that the king has fallen seriously ill while imprisoned in Vienna.
Sigismund focuses on plundering his kingdom, and Wenceslas's health hardly seems to concern him, does it?
Maybe.
Damn. That does sound serious.
When Master Albik heard about it, he decided to act.
He wants to go all the way to Vienna to see the king?
No. For now, he's heading to SEDLETZ. Abbot Jan holds considerable influence at Sigismund's court. Albik wants to visit him and ask for his intercession.
Makes sense. You can't just show up in Vienna and knock on the door.
A mediator is needed. Only, I don't know if Albik chose the right man. The abbot is a politically shrewd figure and might well use Albik's visit to his own advantage.
Can you tell me more about the abbot? Sorry, but it sounds like you're afraid of him. I met him once too, but I didn't get a bad impression.
You know Abbot Jan?
Not quite. We had dealings once. Something with bones. But never mind that. Go on.
Look, Henry, every high-ranking cleric's a politician in his own way. What worries me about Abbot Jan is what he ascribes his authority to. Others claim their vocation is divine will. He sees it somewhat the other way around.
I don't really get it.
It's only natural for an abbot or a bishop to question the morality of his acts. One must act, even if it means confession and penance later. Abbot Jan, though, seems to think that his every move and scheme is divine will itself, and that could be dangerous.
And how does all this concern me?
As I said, it's a matter of security. God forgive me, our king's health is of course above all. But right now, I'm more worried about Albic. It took some effort, but I convinced him to wait, at least until I find him a reliable escort. And believe me, it wasn't easy. That mule's got a scholar's head, but it's a stubborn one.
What's that got to do with you?
Albic and I go way back. He's been living over the Alps for a few years, studying at the university in Padua. As soon as I heard about Wenceslas, I asked him to come back. It's a serious matter, and when it comes to the king's health, he's the best there is. But I didn't expect him to act so rashly.
So, if I've got this straight, you want me to escort Wenceslas's court physician to the SEDLETZ monastery, where they don't usually let anyone in, and the abbot is as thick as thieves with Sigismund, so Albic, who was dead set on going himself, can try to get access to the imprisoned Wenceslas?
No, actually, yes. That's exactly it.
All right, I'll go with Albic. Last time I was at the monastery, it was, quite an experience.
Experience?
That's a long story. So what do you want me to do?
Stop by Albic's place, will you? He lives across the street with the quack. And give him this letter so he knows I'm sending you in person.
Tarmark, apothecary. All right, I'll go find him.
Good luck. I'll be in your debt.
Tamo junto. Missão secundária iniciada. O médico da realeza. Fale com Albert e os Nox. Vamos ver se tem mais alguma coisa pra falar com ele. Ah, não. Só onde encontrar o Albic. Bora. Meu parceiro. Vou ficar aqui, quero que se foda. Salve. Não, Oswald. Não é o Oswald. Não é o Oswald que eu preciso. Né? É o Oswald? Albert. Não, é o Albert, não é o Oswald. É você? Não. Cadê o médico, irmão? Toque, toque. Com licença. Toque, toque. Com licença. Com licença. Perdi. Toque, toque, com licença. Pedido de ajuda?
A letter for Albic.
Pedido de ajuda.
So Albic is with the neighbors.
Mestre Albic, nossa criada, ficou gravemente doente à noite. Só sabe lamentar. Se não for muito atrevimento, caso o senhor passe por aqui, afinal moramos apenas uma casa de distância, ficaria muito grata. Cara, deixa eu botar o Henry pra ler tudo isso aqui, pra sair, né, esses... Caro Albert, que seja de boa fé contra a nossa disputa, continua a dizer que não é uma boa ideia viajar sozinho para o monastério. As estradas da região não são seguras para aqueles 10... Seu amigo íntimo, Lord... Isso aí, mano. Né? Só pra... sair as coisas aqui. Ih, gente, o carro do morango aí da fruta tá passando, velho. Aí, agora tá tudo visto. Boa. Não, eu quero dar uma fuçada a mais aqui ainda, né? Aqui dá pra pegar? E não vai fazer falta, né, disso. Né? Foge.
Come on, out with you. You don't want to piss me off.
Do I look like
Trust me on that.
What do you want? What's going on at the door?
Get lost.
Well, I'm not
Can't
paying
you
for
see
it.
I haven't got time for
The
this?
priest is the priest. But we
Clear
all go
off.
to church.
Let the bishop
Where
and
are you,
someone take
old
care of
man?
it. I don't
There goes
I see what you
another
mean.
bloody
But there's
day.
one thing you can't deny.
Vou tentar entrar por trás,
I could get into the house this way.
Porque o pessoal lá é meio burro, né? Moço!
Master Albic.
Shh.
I was sent by...
I don't know how you got in, but be quiet now.
Sir Peter of Pisek sent me to you.
Even if the devil himself sent you, be quiet. I need and I demand silence. And you, please.
Ah!
All right. Your breathing is improving.
It still hurts in the chest, sir. Like a horse sat on me.
A nettle compress will get your blood flowing. It'll ease off. Ribs aren't broken and the lungs sound clean. I have a potion made for you. Take it every morning and night, and stay in bed for a few more days.
But, sir, who'll see to the house? Who'll cook? My mistress won't allow.
I'll speak with her. What you need is rest. Next time, please don't interrupt me. I need peace for my work.
I'm sorry. I didn't realise.
Well, it doesn't matter now. You said Lord Pisek sent you, didn't you? I think I know what this is about.
If I may ask, what's wrong with her?
She suddenly collapsed with chest pain. Passed out while carrying a bucket from the well.
I hope she gets better soon.
Me too. But you didn't come about her, did you?
What's the ruckus out there?
Just another rich man trying to force his way in. Refuses to accept that coin isn't everything.
You refuse to treat him?
Not at all. I'll see to him when I've got time.
I'm here as a messenger. Sir Peter of Pisek gave me this letter for you.
Really? Let's have a look.
Here it is. My name's Henry, and Lord Pisek says I should escort you to the monastery in SEDLETZ.
Yes. Peter and I had a bit of a disagreement about this matter last time. Look, Henry, I appreciate your offer, but I don't think I require your services. Either way, you delivered the letter, and I'm sure Lord Pisek will reward you for that.
Are you seriously not afraid to go to the monastery alone? You do know Sigismund has taken up there, don't you?
Sigismund? He's gone already.
It may not be only him. Don't forget his influence. You can never be sure who to trust.
I don't believe Sigismund would do anything to me. He has no reason to. And he doesn't act rashly. In a way, he actually owes me.
Pronto, gente. Tava esperando o carro do som
Still.
ir embora, mano.
I wouldn't want to count on that.
You really expect me to just walk away?
Well, if you feel that... What the hell is that racket?
Hey! Albec!
Christ, give me strength. Another bunch of impatient wretches. Perhaps it's time I finally had a proper word with them.
Get out here, you piss fart!
Well, they don't look much like the debating sort.
That's unfortunately true. On the other hand, it was fortunate Lord Pisek, despite my objections, sent me a personal guard, right?
You mean me?
Who else? Come on, in the worst case, I'll just see what you're made of.
So, you finally decided to come out. About time. I won't be kept waiting in the street like some mangy mutt.
I've told you several times already. I'm busy.
Because you're wasting time on some wench instead of helping someone who actually matters.
No person is more
babaca,
important than any other.
Ha! For your own good, I'll pretend I didn't hear that nonsense.
Have you lost your mind? You do realise you're threatening the royal position? All it takes is one word, and you're off to the scaffold.
What?
You mean the king?
Who else? The Kingfisher?
Bloody hell. Kurva fuck!
Look, it's not that big a deal, right? We'll be on our way. Sorry to bother you, Master Albic.
It's all right. God be with you.
And with you. Forever and ever.
Well, that's that.
I must say, you surprise me, Henry. And pleasantly so. Perhaps your company might come in handy at the monastery after all. What do you say?
Legal.
Will you come with me?
Bora, bora. Você está se aproximando de um momento crucial. Depois de entrar no monastério com Albic, seu acesso ao restante do mundo ficará restrito até que você conclua o terceiro DLC. Você não poderá continuar suas tarefas fora dos muros do monastério. Não leve bens roubados para dentro do monastério. Haverá uma revista no portão. Calma.
I've still got
All right.
Deixa eu ver se eu tenho alguma coisa roubada, gente, em mim. Tirando, né, o dinheiro que eu roubei dele lá. Putz. Calma, deixa eu vender umas coisas então, mano. Aí eu vendo... Me perdi, cachorro, me perdi. Tia,
Good
compra um
day to
negócio
you,
meu.
sir. Greetings.
Show me.
Calma que tem mais coisa.
Thank you. And come again, sir.
Calma, deixa eu falar com o meu parceiro aqui.
Good day to you. Greetings to you.
What do you...
Não sei se eu vou
I'm
conseguir.
glad you found what you needed, Henry.
Apertei o botão errado, mano.
I'll have a look at...
Oh, porra. Uma cruz eu consigo vender. Duas eu acho que não, né? 800 passa, um cálice eu consigo? Legal. 2 não vai dar. Eu grampo. As contas.
Thank you. And come again, Henry.
Aí eu vou vender pro outro parceiro ali e a gente já embica no boticário, mano. Não, eu preciso guardar o negócio do meu baú, mano. O bagulho tá roubado, velho.
You have a coin.
God, have you seen?
Preciso guardar o negócio do meu baú. Bom, acho que eu posso guardar, não preciso levar 300 bilhões de dinheiros comigo, né? Não vou nem vender esses daí. Vou guardar no meu baú só porque ele ficou ocupando espaço. Beleza. Vambora.
You found it somewhere?
No.
God be with you.
At your service.
Vambora, vambora. Né? Porque o jogo deu a dica, então, opa. A gente pega a dica e a gente usa a dica, né? Tem nada roubado no meu cavalo, né? Não, tá suave, tá suave. Vambora, vambora.
I'm ready.
Excellent.
There's nothing keeping me here. Let's go now.
Just change first. Armor would only attract unwanted attention in the convent.
All right. I'll be back.
Ô, louco.
I'm ready. Let's go to the monastery.
Excellent.
There's nothing keeping me here. Let's go now.
I'll just grab a few essentials. All
Legal,
right, then.
legal.
I think we can go. I've got everything I need. And you?
How am I supposed to behave at the monastery?
You'll be
Perguntar, né?
there as my personal escort. So you deserve the same respect as me. It's a bit unusual, but my name opens many doors. That's why I'm counting on you to follow orders and not do anything that might endanger our mission.
Of course. You can count on me. How long will the journey take?
You've never been to SEDLETZ? It's just beyond the town gates.
I haven't. They don't let just anyone into the monastery. I'm ready too. Let's go.
Off we go.
Uou! Caralho, que pintura bonita, mano. Tirei um print até. Pegaram minha arma! Não! Parece os corredores de Hogwarts.
Father Abbot.
Albert, my friend. Christ be praised. Master Albert, welcome. I admit I didn't expect we'd meet again so soon.
But at the Italian court, I told you I needed to speak to His Majesty.
I know, of course. But after what happened, and now with what's going on here, nonetheless, King Sigismund has already returned to Hungary.
My friend, we both know your influence reaches well beyond the monastery walls.
And so does yours. In any case, you can gain access to Sigismund's court on your own. We both know how. That matter still hasn't been settled, Albrecht. The king cares about it.
Actually, forgive me. These are grave matters concerning His Royal Majesty. Can we speak privately somewhere?
I'd like that, but I'm afraid things are rather complicated right now.
Well, what's going on, my friend? You seem a little uneasy.
I am. There are 3 seriously ill patients in the infirmary, gravely ill, and I fear the worst.
The Black Death?
Sadly, we can't rule it out. And I say that as someone who's lived through one outbreak already, and survived.
And who are these 3 patients?
2 are members of the monastery, Confessor Stephen and Brother Yaroslav, who works in the scriptorium, and one of the maidservants.
That doesn't make any sense. How could all 3 of them get infected?
When the plague strikes full force, it's swift.
That's not what I meant. You said yourself one of the sick is a maid. As far as I know, women aren't allowed in the cloister.
True. So how could she have caught it along with 2 monks?
That, alas, I don't know.
Well, does it look like the plague?
You think I'd be alarmed over nothing?
Forgive me, Father. Where would it have come from? The monastery is isolated. Few are allowed inside the cloisters.
Before King Sigismund decided to stay here, we took in many folk fleeing his army. We gave those poor souls food, shelter. Some of them washed in clean water for the first time in weeks.
And in poverty, hunger, and filth, all sorts of illnesses thrive.
On top of that, there's construction going on inside the church. There are all sorts of craftsmen and laborers in the monastic courtyard.
What are we going to do, Albik?
We'll go and see to the sick, of course. Then there'll be no reason we can't speak to the abbot in private about our matter.
Very well.
Thank you, Albrecht, for volunteering. I wouldn't have dared ask it of you.
No need to thank me. I'm a physician. And there are people here in need of help. Not only those in the infirmary. If we can rule out plague, that may put your mind at ease too.
That's what I'm praying for. And of course, I'm open to discussing that matter of ours later on. I'll have a room prepared for you right in the infirmary. Brother Benedict, one of our novices, is there, and will tell you all you need to know.
Thank you. But I'd like to ask one small favor. I've been here many times before, but Henry's here for the first time. Would one of the brothers be able to show him the monastery? I'd rather he not get lost like I did all those years ago.
Of course. If you'd like, Henry, just ask Brother Petramil. I just spoke with him before you
Brother
arrived.
Petramil.
He'll show you around and gladly answer any questions.
Thank you, Father.
Very well. We've talked long enough. Let's get to work. Will you come with me to the infirmary, Henry?
Of course.
Calma. É opcional.
Wouldn't let you go alone, would I?
I didn't think so.
Calma aí. Ué, ele tá...
Tell me, Henry, didn't the abbot seem anxious to you?
Yes. Although it's not like he tried to hide it much. The plague's a terrible illness. But surely they'd recognize it in the infirmary.
My respects.
Why would he need you?
Well, the thing is, the monastery isn't in great shape. Not that you'd notice right away. King Wenceslas borrowed heavily from SEDLETZ. And now the monastery has to sell land to pay off its debts. And when Sigismund marched on the town with his army, that didn't help matters either. And if plague really did break out, that could be the final nail in the coffin. The abbot might be forced to dissolve the monastery. But let's not jump to conclusions. I want to see the sick with my own eyes before we start worrying about the plague.
Since we're spending time together...
Sigismund Albrecht of Unichov, personal physician and advisor to His Royal Highness King Wenceslas, though if you're interested in the specifics of who can appreciate the complexity of my journey from a bachelor's degree in the liberal arts...
Nossa, tem muita coisa pra conversar,
How did
mano.
my
Conversa já, né?
talent sound a bit? Not long ago, people we rushed, which I wrote, not in the slightest. He soon learned I was learned in law as well. So as you can see,
I hear you've written...
About medicine, what else? I wrote, it won't just what to eat. Those who know...
How is medicine in it?
Massively. Though, in Italy, especially in Padua, emphasis is placed on precise observation, analysis of... Italians pay more attention to the connection between... Czechs are used... Here, physicians are taken as a last resort.
Legal, legal, legal.
Albig?
Não.
What is it?
Caralho.
Thanks.
Me perdi já, mano.
It's your bloody fault anyway. Oh, I struck you first, and that should have ended the duel, but no. You just had to have the last blow.
So, this is the confessor. What do you make of it, Henry?
Vixe Maria.
He looks worn out. Doesn't even notice us. Whatever's wrong with him, it's clearly taken a toll.
Exactly. At his age, any illness hits far harder than it would a young and healthy man. Well, the good news, I suppose, is that he's not in agony. Pain's part of life, but no one deserves to suffer too much. Compassion, Henry, whether for the suffering or even the enemy, is part of every good physician's character. Unfortunately, not every physician is a good one.
Albig? Albig of Unichov?
Zacharias? What are you doing here?
Wherever His Majesty goes, I must follow. You know how it is. But why aren't you in Padua, studying? Have you been missing your homeland?
I was summoned home for urgent matters. And since I'm here, the abbot asked for my help.
Ah, yes. This plague he's so afraid of.
Plague? Do you believe it? Am I such a poor teacher?
Of course not. But until now, it was just my word against the abbot's. In other words, I am truly glad you're here, my friend.
Begging your pardon, sir, but who exactly are you?
Henry, allow me to
louco,
introduce
perdi a
Master
votação porque eu
Zacharias
interrompi eles,
of
mano.
Hatzitz. He once studied under
Sou meio
me, but
intrometidinha,
became a
desculpa.
trusted friend, and eventually the personal physician of King Sigismund.
You flatter me, Albig. The road to that post was a good deal more torturous than you make it sound. And you are...
Henry of Skalitz. By order of Sir Peter of Pisek, I'm here to protect Master Albig.
Though I've no idea from what. But who am I to argue, eh?
Quit complaining. You might find an aide like him more useful than you think. Anyway, this here is Dinesh. He didn't come entirely of his own will either, but he's proven a reliable man.
Dinesh Latskvi, gentlemen.
Well then, now we all know each other, shall we finally return to the matter of the patients? Zacharias, I presume the abbot summoned you for the same reason as me.
Aye, though I've only had time to merely examine them all.
So what did you find out?
All three share the same symptoms. It begins with weakness, then comes fever, rash, and
Pô, dele é mó da
later
hora, pô.
bloody diarrhea. By far the best off is the confessor here. He can still talk. The maid and the translator from the scriptorium are much worse. They sleep most of the day, and when they do speak, it's nonsense, because they're delirious with fever.
Right. In that case, first we need to bring down the fever. Have they given you anyone to assist?
Yes, Benedict. He's a novice and a bit odd, but he knows more about alchemy than most.
We'll need linen and clean water for compresses. Pre-boiled water is best. Have you got chamomile decoctions?
Benedict brews a fresh batch every evening.
And what are they feeding them?
Mostly bread, fruit. Yesterday they had fish, but they haven't eaten much of it.
That doesn't sound like proper food for the sick. If they've got a fever, they need to be drinking a lot, don't they?
You're right. This is no good at all. They might as well be feeding them dry pretzels. They should be getting something light and nutritious, ideally in liquid form. Broths, stews, thin porridge.
Agreed. Dinesh will speak to Solarius Julian. You know the way to the kitchen, right?
Consider it done.
Then fetch herbs from Joachim. I gave him a list of what we'll need.
Gentlemen.
Joachim, you say? Well now.
Who's this Joachim? You know him?
The monastery herbalist. He lives in a hut in the garden behind the infirmary. But if I were you, I wouldn't bother him too much. He's a grumpy old fellow.
You say that because you don't know him. I'll tell you more about him, Henry. But we have more pressing concerns right now.
Can I help in any way?
The best thing you could do is find out what the patients were doing before they ended up here. Diseases spread through foul air. So if we find where the three of them were breathing the same air, we'll find the source of the infection too.
Who should I start with?
If I were you, I'd start with the confessor. He's the only one still lucid enough to speak. Better hurry. He might take a turn for the worse any moment.
Who should I ask about the maid?
As far as I know, her name's Blezhna. She gets her work assignments from Steward Zdenek. So I'd go and speak to him. And apparently, she's got a friend here. She might know something too. Try and find her.
Who might know the monk who was translating in the scriptorium?
Everything to do with books is handled by the librarian. His name's Crispin. He likes the sound of his own voice, but if you're patient, he might tell you what our patient is
Legal,
working
pô. A
on.
gente vai meio que trabalhar como um scholar.
Can I help with anything else?
No, that's...
Once you've found something, come back.
Legal, ainda posso pedir pro cara fazer um tour, né? Legal.
How do you feel?
Like I'm turning inside out.
Don't worry. I'll let you rest. But first, I need to know who you've been seeing lately. And where.
What? Why?
Because we need to find out where and how you got infected.
What's that got to do with the others?
The sickness spreads through foul air. Anyone breathing the same air as you might be at risk.
You sound like you know what you're talking about. And I believe you've got your reasons. But I'm a confessor. I can't. I mustn't break the seal of confession or tell you what anyone confided in me.
But this isn't just about you.
Exactly. It's about the souls I help unburden of their sins. And the trust I'd be betraying.
And what about those who never got the chance to confess? What if they catch the sickness and die? Don't their souls matter to you?
It's not that. But I don't know how to help you.
Can't you at least point me in the right direction?
Perhaps you're right. I could at least point the way. There's something that might be connected to this dreadful sickness. Look in my cell. It's the one beneath the abbot's chamber, opposite the spiral staircase. Here's the key.
Legal, legal.
I think you'll find something there that might...
What am I looking for?
That you'll have to find out for yourself.
I understand. I won't pressure you.
Wait, please. Do you think that I might ask...
What is it?
I'd like to have some flowers. Something...
What would you want flowers for? You'd be better off brewing a fever remedy from them.
Do I need a reason?
I'll see what's growing nearby and bring you some. It'll brighten the place up a bit.
Thank you, lad.
Estudos de Mestre e V. Eu já li esse livro? Não vou ler. Quando der tempo, né? A moça do dói. E o moço do dói. Tá bom, então vamos fazer o tour pelo monastério.
Nothing's helping.
Try to calm down first. Where did you say it hurts?
Down here, under my belly, it's like someone's...
What's the matter? Do you need me to take you to the infirmary? You're writhing around like a worm in salt.
Forgive me, I have a fever of decoction brewing and, it needs straining.
Ô, louco,
I
ele
can't
fugiu,
feel
mano.
my legs or my back. Just a burning pain so bad, even the devil would ask...
Is there anything I can help you with, good wife?
Who are you calling good wife? And no, only a sort...
Then it's your lucky day. Because I'm a bit of both. Tell me what's bothering you, Maddie.
Well, it hurts like hell. Here, below my bed. And the holy brother over there won't help. Says it's a woman's issue. Only I'm regular as a Vesper's bell. This is something else.
That's a vivid description. How long has it been hurting?
Well, it started the day before yesterday, and it's only gotten worse since then. And I've tried everything. Calamus, yarrow. I even prayed to Saint Benedict and rubbed garlic on my stomach. I even tried hanging from a ladder upside down so it could pass through me. All for nothing. and I almost bashed my head getting down.
What were you doing before it started hurting?
Working like a dog I was. Who said I wasn't? Zdeněk? All right, so I sat down on the stairs, just for a little while. My legs were killing. Besides, those stairs were bloody hard. And ice cold too. It's a wonder I didn't freeze in place.
All right, enough. I get it. All right. If you sat on cold steps for a while, you might have caught cold from below.
Whatever it is, I just want it to stop hurting. Sakura. Let them rinse me, or at least tie a knot in my guts, or...
I have this medicine here.
Poção digestiva? É que só deu essa, né? Mas eu tenho um monte também de poção analgésica.
If it's as strong as it smells, you'll be back in fine fettle in no time.
Are you sure about this? This looks like the stuff I had to gurgle that one time when I ate too much bacon. But, all right then. What the... Holy Mary, did you hear that too? It's coming from my belly. That swill must be coming back up. What did you do to me? If this is relief, I prefer the pain.
Ô, louco, desculpa, Mad. Ai, eu devia ter... Mas eu ia dar uma poção analgésica pra ela, mas o jogo não deixou, pô. Eu tenho todas as poções do jogo aqui, basicamente. Eu devia ter feito mais perguntas. Eu me perdi, gente. Preciso de um tour.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you.
About them.
What kind of rumors?
I hear they burnt down several villages, pillaged them, and other savageries.
Salve, parceiro. Você botou as calças aí, mano?
Brother Petramil?
Yes, and you are?
My name's Henry. I'm accompanying Albic of Unichov. The abbot said you'd show me around the monastery.
Of course. The monastery grounds are extensive, and I'm glad you're open to advice on getting around. Would you like to go now?
Yes, please.
Our monastery was the first Cistercian monastery in Bohemia, and is thus the mother of all our order's monasteries in these lands.
Good to see you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
This is the gate to the monastery. Within the monastery grounds, you'll find the workers' dwellings, farm buildings, and fish ponds. And on the far side of the monastery, we've got an orchard and gardens.
I saw quite a few knights here. Do they live here?
Those are brothers of the Teutonic Order. The abbot offered them lodging while they're gathering resources in Kuttenberg for their next campaign.
Sigismund, knights. The abbot really tries to help anyone, doesn't he?
The rule of Saint Benedict commands us to help those in need.
But
I doubt Benedict meant the needy dressed in silk and steel. This is the kitchen. From here, Salarius Julian oversees the state of the monastery stores and the meals for the brothers.
good to know where to come if I get hungry.
Yes. But please, try not to speak with the other brothers too much.
Why not? Have they taken a vow of silence?
The rule of Saint Benedict encourages the cultivation of silence. The brothers shouldn't be chatting idly, but rather turning their minds to work and to God.
What if I need something?
In case of need, of course you may speak to them. But for ordinary tasks and objects, we've developed our own gestures. You don't need to learn them, though. As a guest, you won't need access to such things. Let's continue the tour. Please, follow me.
Legal.
Careful.
Desculpa aí, irmão. Foi mal, mano.
Hey, another cistern. And I still don't know where that water is coming from. Here in the middle of the monastery.
This is our monastery library and scriptorium. Brother Crispin, our librarian, does a splendid job. Our collection may not be the largest, but it's exceptionally colorful.
Can I borrow any books here?
Yes, but please try not to take them out of the library. We already have trouble with brothers not returning them. I think I myself might have a forgotten volume or two in my cell.
Can I help with that?
That's up to Brother Crispin. But it's true he's overburdened and sorely short of time. Try asking him.
All right, I'll check with him. If Albic doesn't need me urgently.
That would be kind of you. So, let's move on.
Legal.
All right. Excuse me.
Desculpa, irmão. Foi mal, velho. Muito bom esse negócio que eles colocaram de seguir, mano. Não preciso jogar, só preciso ler.
This is the chapter hall. Here, Abbot Jan receives important visitors and pilgrims.
You mean like when Sigismund came?
Of course. That was the most important visit, and duty of recent years.
Have you had any other such visitors recently?
When Sigismund left, his court physician, Master Zacharias, remained.
And what does he do here?
He's assisting Brother Benedict in the infirmary, and also teaching him new things. So, why exactly has your master come?
That's not for me to reveal. And anyway, aren't monks supposed to keep out of worldly affairs?
That's hard to do when the abbot invites the world through our gates. Let's continue the tour. Please, follow me. Next, we'll visit the beating heart of our monastery. Please, ignore the ongoing work.
Pode deixar, pode deixar. Meu Deus, tem uma cruzinha ali. Eu tô com a mão coçando pra roubar essa cruzinha, hein, gente? Uou!
Welcome to the Church of the Assumption of the Virgin Mary.
My humble respects.
It's the pride of our monastery and the dominant landmark of the region.
What's with the hole in the floor?
Yes. That's one of the hazards of ongoing repairs. But that's not something a guest need concern himself with.
I don't mind. Tell me.
There's not much to tell. During repairs, the floor collapsed into the cellar spaces, and we're working on fixing it.
Christ almighty. We thank you, Heavenly Father.
Oh, come on. There's got to be more to it. A cellar under the church? Storing onions on sacred ground?
Not onions, but bodies. Beneath the church is a crypt where abbots and other esteemed benefactors of the monastery are laid to rest.
I see why you wouldn't want to spread that around. It doesn't look like a good omen.
It certainly doesn't. Perhaps we should leave the laborers to their work and move along.
Let's move on.
Bicho curioso o Henry, né? Henry não, né? Henry. Ai, minha mão coçando pra roubar essa cruz aí, mano. Eu vou roubar. Vou pegar ela, vocês vão ver.
Did you notice the cemetery by the monastery when you arrived?
Hard not to. It's enormous.
Yes. For a long time now, people have traveled even from far and wide to bury their loved ones here.
Greetings.
Why here of all places?
Over a century ago, Abbot Heidenreich went on a pilgrimage to the Holy Land and brought back soil from Christ's tomb. Since then, people have come here in great numbers. After the plague and the wars of recent years, their numbers have only grown. We recently built the ossuary to have a place to lay the dead. These cells are reserved for brothers who hold an official position in the monastery.
Where does that gate lead?
To the garden surrounding the monastery. If you ever crave solitude and natural beauty within the monastery walls, do not hesitate to visit.
And which cell is yours?
If you come through the garden gate, it's the first cell on the right. But I spend most of the day making rounds around the monastery, or assisting the abbot, who has his office above us.
Why are they here specifically?
The abbot's study is upstairs, so we can be close at hand.
Should we move on?
Please, this way. Next, I'll show you the abbot's chapel.
Won't the abbot mind?
Apparently not. The Right Reverend instructed me to give you as thorough a tour of the monastery as possible, including the chapel. He said ignorance mustn't hinder your ability to assist your master.
Got it.
The last part of our tour. This chapel is where the abbot himself prays. The painting above the altar shows Archangel Michael weighing souls on a scale. We see sinners cast to hellish beasts and pious souls rising to the gates of heaven.
But if I buy indulgences, I can avoid hell, right?
For lesser sins, yes. Remember, indulgences only lighten your soul and shorten your time in purgatory. But no matter how much you give to the church, indulgences won't save you from mortal sin. I'll now take you to Master Albic in the infirmary. Please follow me.
Legal, legal.
To the right is the gate to the monastery wing used during King Sigismund's stay. We're still cleaning up after such noble company, so it's currently inaccessible.
Ah, mas eu vou entrar.
And here's the infirmary, where you'll find Master Albic. Anything else you'd like to ask?
Are there any other interesting places you haven't shown me?
What exactly are you helping Master Albic with?
Mostly I make sure Albic has everything he needs.
Then I'm sure you'd enjoy meeting Brother Crispin in the library. He has books that might prove useful.
Are there places I'm not allowed?
Aside from the wing once occupied by King Sigismund, you're free to move about the entire monastery. But please, speak with the brothers only when necessary.
I'd say I know everything I need. I'll go and check what Master Albic needs.
Good luck. And God be with you.
And with you.
Tamo junto. Oh, beleza, já sei tudo já, irmão. É, já sei o que... Fechou a porta na minha cara, mano. Vamos nesse D aí? Acampamento. Como que você tá, Mad? Nossa, acho que ela não tá bem, mano.
You're Zdeněk, right? They say you're the steward here. I need to find out something about Blazena.
She's lying in the infirmary. What's it to you?
She's in a bad way. Master Albic is treating her, but to work out what's wrong, I need to know what she's been doing lately.
Oh, I see. That's different. What do you want to know, then?
What sort of work does Blazena usually do?
All sorts. She's a maid, so she does whatever needs doing.
Did she ever go into the monastery?
What would she do there? Women aren't allowed in. But she still manages to get where she's not allowed.
What do you mean by that?
It'll sound terrible with her being sick now.
Whatever it is, out with it.
I think she's been stealing. Lately, food's been going missing from the pantry, and she and I are the only ones with a key. I was just about to throw her out, but then she fell ill.
Where does Blazena sleep? I'd like to take a look at her room.
What for? How do I know you won't nick something?
Excuse me? I can bring Master Albic here if you like, but he's got better things to do. Like saving Blazena and the others.
All right, no need to shout. Blazena sleeps in the house across from the church, like most of the help. When you enter, go through the door on the right, then up the stairs. Her bed and chest are by the window.
I'll take a look there if that's all right. Who was Blazena closest with here?
She shared a room with Valerie. I had to separate them more than once so they'd stop chatting and get to work.
And how do I recognise Valerie?
Easy. She's the only blonde among the maids.
And where do I find...
That's her. But listen, don't tell her what I suspect. She might take it...
Thanks.
Você é Valerie?
Greetings. Do you need something?
Can I ask you about Blazena?
You'd best go and ask Zdeněk. I didn't talk to her much.
Why didn't you get on? Did she do something to you?
No. I believe she's a good person deep down. But she was always in your face, and loud as a bell. When she sang while doing the dishes, the knights camped on the other side of the monastery, and she was always laughing at something. That laugh.
Right.
Farewell, my friend.
Ai, você é Valerie.
I need to find something out about Blazena. And they say you know her better than anyone.
Well, we share a room. But we're not that close, really. Why?
I'm helping the physician treating her, and anything I find out could help. I spoke to the steward, but he wasn't very helpful.
You mean Zdeněk? What did he tell you about Blazena?
Well, he said he suspects that Blazena's been stealing.
That scoundrel. I knew he'd try feeding you lies.
How can you be so sure Zdeněk lied to me?
Because I caught him red-handed. I saw him going through Blazena's things. Her chest.
You think he was looking for something?
Maybe. I saw him take something out of her chest.
And do you know exactly what he took?
No. It was already getting dark, and the bastard's quick with his hands. But it must have been something small. Right after that, he slipped out and went down into the cellar outside.
Do you know where Zdeněk sleeps? Maybe I should have a look.
We live in the same house. Me and Blazena sleep upstairs. He's got a bed in the kitchen downstairs, just opposite the door.
And what sort of cellar is it?
The entrance is in the yard, under the stairs. There's food down there, but mainly that's where the monastery wine is kept. There are a few rooms down there, and only Zdeněk has a key to some of them.
Sounds like a perfect place to stash stolen goods. But why would Zdeněk lie about Blazena stealing?
I don't know what went on between them, but lately he's been giving her a hard time. I think he wants to get rid of her.
Now? when poor Blazhena's ill?
That's just grist to his mill. The poor lass can't even defend herself, and he wants to take advantage of it.
Why would the steward want to get rid of an ordinary maid?
Isn't it enough that he's a scoundrel? Maybe he fancied her and she laughed in his face. Serves him right.
Did Blazhena have a sweetheart?
That? I'm not entirely sure.
So someone's been sniffing round her?
I only ever saw her once, chatting cheerfully in the doorway of the monastery with some monk.
Monks aren't supposed to talk to women, right?
And I haven't told anyone but you about it, and you keep it to yourself too. Blazhena's got it hard enough as it is.
Where did Blazhena usually go around the monastery?
All over?
Right, but that doesn't help me. Where did only she go?
Zdeněk gave her the pantry key, so she was the only one who had access to it.
And where is that pantry?
That same cellar I already told you about. The one I saw Zdeněk run into.
That'll do for now. I'll take a look in that cellar and see what I can find.
Right, but...
Well, to be honest, I don't know myself. But Matt...
And how is...
Honestly,
Fala a verdade, né?
it's not looking good. She's burning with fever and spends most...
Poor girl. Let's hope she recovers. I miss her high spirits. And her... God be with you.
Tá. Tadinha da mina, mano. Eu tô com dó dela, velho. Ela tá muito mal. Olha isso.
Oh. What's all this gurgling?
Ela vai carregar com sua porra, mano. Me perdi, gente. Me perdi. Vasculhe o porão e vasculhe o quarto de Blazhena. Pera.
She had a terrible fever. The poor thing couldn't even get out of bed. There's no talking to her either. She just kept babbling incoherently.
Just awful.
How am I supposed to work now?
When the young novice Benedict came to see her, he turned white as a sheet.
Chave da dispensa.
Nothing. He just rushed her to the infirmary.
Gazua e grosch.
That's a lot of coin. Suspiciously much for a common maid. These must be barrels from Lorca.
Chucrute, bacon. Schnapps. Cara, não tem nada demais aqui, né? Uns barris de Lork.
Oh well.
Ainda bem que eu sou insana, né?
Why is there wine spilled everywhere? Wine in a tub? But it looks watered down to me. An empty wine barrel. Someone's been hammering these barrels shut.
Eles estão trocando vinho. Estão diluindo vinho em água, mano, pra... Vou pegar uma gazua, vai. É que eu já tenho, mas... Olha. Chave de Zinnick. Porra, era mais fácil, né? Aí não precisava arrumar tudo.
Of course. Now I get it. Steward Zdenyek's watering down the monastery wine. If the abbot found out about this, he'd throw him out.
Mano, tem um monte de gazua aqui, mano. Nem preciso.
I know you're watering down the monastery wine.
I beg your pardon?
Don't act like you didn't hear. You know exactly what I meant.
You feeling all right? Maybe you should lie down.
I saw your cellar.
What? But no...
And I know exactly why. Now we're gonna have a little chat.
All right. But not here. Come with...
I'm not going anywhere with you. We're talking here and now.
Oh, come on.
No, come on.
Shh, not so loud.
But you don't want anyone to hear? Then talk.
All right. I won't say another word. Just stop shouting. So what the hell do you want from me? Coin?
Why did you lie to me about Blazhena? About her stealing?
What's Blazhena got to do with all this anyway? Did that bitch tell you something?
Don't speak about her like that, you hear me? The poor girl might die. And anyway, why would she tell me anything?
Because she figured it out too. One time I forgot to lock the cellar door behind me and she caught me at it.
So that's why you lied about her? So no one would believe her if she gave you away? You're a right bastard, you know that?
Go to hell.
They say you were rummaging through her chest. And you took something.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Don't deny it. They saw you. So what did you take?
I found a key in her chest.
What key? What's it for?
It's for the monastery cellar.
You mean your cellar?
No, it's the key to the cellar under the monastery.
But how would Blazhena get something like that? Women aren't even allowed in the monastery.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, Christ. And that's all you know?
That's it, I swear.
Then give me the key.
I don't have it on me.
So where is it?
It's hidden, where I keep the silver from the watered wine. I figured you'd want something in return for keeping quiet.
Keep the silver. I just want the key.
Really? Then it seems we have a deal. Come with me.
Será que eu roubei a chave dele já? Caralho, o cara é lerdo, hein, mano? Jardim de lúpulo. Oh. E aí, irmão, onde a gente tá indo?
Come closer. I don't want to shout here.
So where's the key?
Here it is. Just like I promised. Wait! promise me you won't tell the abbot about the wine. He'd have me hanged, or kicked out if I'm lucky. But if I stay here at the monastery, I could be useful to you.
How useful?
As the steward, I can get all sorts. Lockpicks and other handy things.
We'll see. I'll think.
Vou pensar sobre, irmão. Me perdi. Um mapa gigante, gente. Fudeu. Tá, eu tenho que vir aqui para usar a escada. Aqui eu tenho que falar com o bibliotecário e aqui vasculhar a cela do Stephen. Não sei porque eles colocaram cela, mas é tipo quarto, né? Dos caras, não é cela. Os caras não tá preso, pô.
So what's this Marienburg of ours like?
Não, não é aqui que eu preciso vir.
Red bricks you could
É
see
aqui?
from miles away. It has two lines of defenses, walls taller than the buildings in Gutenberg, with a great big cross above it all.
That sounds beautiful.
Aye, it's the finest castle I've ever seen.
Caralho, não dá pra falar com ele, mano.
And the Poles are trying to take this marvel from us?
Aye, but let them try. God's on our side.
What's this? Playing dice at a monastery? Now what would the Lord think?
We're not playing dice. This is a spiritual disputation. We're discussing sacred numbers.
Lord, let this man have a short memory and forget what he's seen here.
I can just see the abbot blessing this disputation, and God threw 3 wands and saw that it was good.
The abbot only blessed fasting and above all silence.
Please, brother.
Besides, judging by the looks of you, brother, you seem like you're a playful soul.
I'd rather not. Or maybe...
Then at least don't...
What he said.
Não, não vou falar não, porque se eu quiser jogar dado, eu venho aqui. Aqui! Aqui! Eita! Cara, não sei exatamente o que eu tô procurando aqui, mas tô procurando algo, velho. O segredo do monastério. O segredo do monastério. Vinho do monastério. Por que tem uns que é um vinho do monastério e outros que é o segredo do monastério? Ah, vou pegar uma poçãozinha de Bacurau, né? Aqui! Aqui! Galera, nós estamos prestes a ver uma exploração insana aqui, tá? Então, eu vou deixar essa exploração para o próximo episódio. Espero que vocês tenham curtido o início do gameplay dessa DLC aqui. Tamo junto, é nóis. Deixa o like aí, comenta aí o que vocês acham que eu vou achar aqui no subsolo. Tamo junto, é nóis, beijão. Valeu!